Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, friends, family, and representatives from Cincinnati Public Schools, agency directors, Aspire staff, and students. My name is Robbie Thomas, and I am the Adult Education Solutions Administrator. We thank you for coming to celebrate the success of our students, and we ask you to please stand in honor of the class of 2023. Thank you all very much. You guys look awesome, awesome, awesome. You all may be seated. We also have several distinguished guests here tonight who have come to celebrate your accomplishments. Please stand when I call your name. Ms. Sonny Hill, from the Vice President of Enrollment and Student Development at Cincinnati State. We have Ms. Ashley Kerr, the Education Program Specialist from the Ohio Department of Education. Ms. Carolyn Jones, Cincinnati Public Schools Board Member. We also have Cincinnati Public Schools, Ms. Jennifer Wagner, Treasurer. Dr. Kareem Moffitt, CPS Board Member, and Mr. Gary Cates, Senior Vice Chancellor from the Ohio Department of Higher Education. And they've come to give congratulatory remarks. Jennifer Wagner will go first, followed by Dr. Kareem Moffitt, and then Mr. Cates will give his greetings. So.
Good evening, everyone. As you said, I'm Jennifer Wagner. I'm the Chief Financial Officer of this beautiful district. And as that fiscal officer, I don't get an opportunity to spend much time with students throughout the day, but it's such a pleasure and an honor to celebrate with you your accomplishments today. So on behalf of the Board of Education, Superintendent Wright, and everyone at Cincinnati Public Schools, I am honored to extend my sincere congratulations to Aspire Class of 2023. Today, you are successfully completing your first major milestone, and you may continue to set high standards and goals throughout your personal and professional lives. As you go forward, whether it is to continue your education, to join the workforce, or to serve our country, we wish you great success, happiness, and fulfillment. As graduates, you may continue to be proud of the tradition of those who came before you and continue to pave the way for those who come after you. You've only begun creating the person you will become. We look forward to watching you develop further and into further outstanding professionals and major contributors to our city, our community, and to our great country. To the parents, grandparents, and friends and graduates, congratulations on your commitment, support, and efforts in guiding and nurturing these adults, and you should be commended on a job well done. Best of luck to all of you in your future endeavors, and again, congratulations, class of 2023.
So I promise to be very, very brief. I am a CPS board member, and I remember sitting in those seats and how you wanted the person to hurry up and finish talking. So I get it. I completely get it. But I have the distinguished honor of being able to say to you on behalf of the Cincinnati Board of Education, congratulations. You did it. You did it. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to need y'all to be a little bit more happier than that. I know we told y'all to contain yourself, but I just want you to understand that I, the board, the district, is so proud of you because you did it. So clap like you did it. Yes. Yes. You did something that some people don't do. You stuck with it. You have determination. You saw it through. So when I tell you congratulations, it's coming from a place of genuine, authentic love for you that you did it. To the parents and the family, thank you so much for supporting them because it takes a village, and we understand that. And thank you all for trusting Cincinnati Public Schools with getting through this. Congratulations.
Okay, I guess I'm next. All right. Well, good evening. Good evening. Who's glad to be here tonight? Come on. You know, every time I come here to be on stage here, I feel like I should be doing a late night talk show. And these lights here, I can't really see who's out there, so bear with me. My name's Gary Cates, and I'm with the Ohio Department of Higher Education, which sponsors the Aspire program, which all of you are participating in here tonight. And this is my favorite part of the year, is getting around to do graduation ceremonies. And this is my third one I've had so far this year. And I will say this is the biggest group of graduates so far this year. Congratulations, Robbie, for a great job getting everybody here tonight. I had an opportunity to talk with some of the students beforehand, and I said I might mention you in my comments tonight. I lied. I will mention you in my comments tonight because every class has got such outstanding people who have come back to complete something that didn't get done earlier in life, and that's okay. The fact is you came back here. And it wasn't too many years ago when you go to a graduation ceremony, most people came back to complete what they call a bucket list item, and that is to get your high school diploma. But that has changed. Many of you here have already got the next step in progress. You're already doing something. I know you don't have to stand for this, but I'm just going to mention first names. I was talking to Christina tonight. I asked her what she's planning to do. She's looking to become a police officer. So give it up for Christina. Because I think she'd be a good addition to the force. And Ayana. Ayana is studying nursing. Give it up for Ayana. And by the way, if I mispronounce your names, I apologize, but I try to do the best I can. And I met my new best friend, Damien, up here earlier tonight. Damien also is finding it going to be lucrative to be in the nursing field, and he's going to Cincinnati State to learn how to be a nurse. So let's give it for Damien. And I ran to Makia, whose passion is art. And yeah. And she showed me some of her drawings there, and I can tell you she's got a bright, promising future as an artist. But she says she wants to learn the business end of art, so she may also be going to Cincinnati State to pick up some classes in finance. Come on with me. So, all right. And I talked to Tammy tonight also here, who right now is doing customer service work, and she's not sure what may be her next step there, but give it for Tammy for the job she does now. In fact, she's completed her diploma. I've been to enough of these ceremonies to know that there are such outstanding stories in all the faces I'm looking at right now, because each one of you have a very unique story about how you got here tonight. And I want not just to congratulate you, but I want to thank you. And the reason I say I thank you is because thank you for trusting the Aspire program to help you get this step completed. Thank you for coming here to Cincinnati Public Schools with this wonderful staff. And thank you for trusting yourself, because you believe in yourself enough here to be here and to complete this thing here. Don't make this your last stop. Don't make this your last stop, okay? I was at the Reds game Sunday, and it's nice to see people get on first base, but it's a heck of a lot better to see them score runs, okay? And you need to make sure you're trying to score runs. So the only other thing I want to say tonight is that we decided in Columbus that we wanted to do something special for the first time ever, and that is that we're going to create awards called the Chancellor's Awards to recognize outstanding programs for the service they do. And I'm pleased to present my first one tonight. This is what it looks like. And it's called the Chancellor's Award. And the Ohio Department of Higher Education presents the Chancellor's Award in recognition of a program's outstanding student persistence. This measure illustrates the dedication of staff and students alike to the mission of the program with an average of more than 60 instructional hours per student. And this is signed by the Chancellor, Randy Gardner, and it's for outstanding student persistence, because that's the key word, persistence. So Robbie, would you please join me up here to accept this award on behalf of the entire Aspire program here at Cincinnati? Good luck, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Cates. But really, this goes to all of you who have the persistence, and to my staff who encourage you every day that you come into the program. So I thank you. Thank you very much. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, I like to tell stories. But I'm going to tell my stories really fast, because then I want to hear your stories, because we have some people up here who are going to tell stories. So just bear with me while I tell my stories. Okay, I want to remind you that there are some very famous people that we all know who are very successful. And one of those people is Michael Jordan. And everybody knows Michael Jordan. Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, a heartbreaking experience for him as a teenager. Then he became one of the greatest basketball players in the history. One of his most famous quotes, "I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I have lost almost 300 games. On 26 occasions, I have been entrusted to take the game's winning shot, and I missed. I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." So keep that in mind as you take your next step. Okay? The next person that I want to talk about is Oprah Winfrey. We all know Oprah, right? Well, she had a rocky start in her career. She was hired as co-anchor of the evening news for the Baltimore ABC affiliate, an enviable job for a young journalist. But she was dropped after a few months. Imagine getting your dream job and then getting dropped. She was sent from the anchor chair to an assortment of less prestigious jobs, including writing and street reporting. But she was a slow writer and was constantly being yelled at to produce copy faster. Can you imagine somebody yelling at Oprah? Winfrey has called her early years at WJZ the first and worst failure of her TV career, and it's not hard to see why. But then she went on to become Oprah, right? Imagine if she had given up. Okay, here's another one. Walt Disney. Everybody knows Walt Disney World, Disneyland. Disney was fired as a young man from his newspaper job for a lack of good ideas. Then he started his first animation company in 1921. My grandson would have asked me, Nana, were you alive then? No, honey. But that quickly went bankrupt. He ended up eating dog food, literally, to survive. If you were subsisting on dog food because of the failure of your first animation company, would you start another animation company? Probably not. But that's exactly what Walt Disney did. In fact, he had to restart several more times after that before he finally became successful, and we would say very successful. Another group that you might remember are the Beatles. Does anybody here remember the Beatles? Come on, I know you do. The Beatles were turned down by almost every record label despite some local success, playing songs in the United Kingdom, bars and clubs. In one infamous rejection, an executive at Decca Records declined to sign them because guitar groups are on the way out, and the Beatles have no future in show business. Ouch. And we know what happened with the Beatles. And here's the last one. I think you'll find this one interesting. Jay-Z. Jay-Z was turned down as a rapper in the early 1990s by every record label in the business, with some stating he was too old, and some concerned that he wasn't hard enough, as he didn't rap about drugs or crime. Instead of giving up, he formed his own record label to release his first album. Fast forward, and his wife, Beyoncé, are worth an estimated $900 million, the majority of it from Jay-Z's empire. You never know when you think about giving up that when you push a little bit harder that you're about to turn the corner to be successful. So don't give up. So what we call it, or what my coworkers and I call it, and others call it, and it's something you all already have, is grit. You have grit. And what is grit? Grit is courage, courage to walk in the door and confess to somebody that you don't have that piece of paper that says you finished high school. You have conscientiousness to say, okay, I need to stay on this path, whatever it takes. You have perseverance and endurance. So if you take 3 tests and you go in and take the math test and it doesn't go quite well, you don't give up. Study a little bit more, go take that math test again. And you have optimism, and the optimism says, I will do this, I can do this. These characteristics will take you far on your journey. Never give up, always persevere. And at this point, I would talk about our ideology, but before I go into those words, what I want to say to you is, from the bottom of my heart, I'm a first-generation college student, too. Got it? So like you, my parents did not go to college. I can say this because my mom has passed on, so she won't say, why did you tell them? My mom didn't graduate high school. When I went on to college, she went back to school to get her high school diploma. My sisters and I all went to college and got our bachelor's degree. Years later, I went on to get my master's degree. But when I first started college, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to register for classes. I didn't know what I was doing. And the same thing when I started my master's program. I saw that other people kind of knew the pathway, but I didn't know the pathway. And I had to depend on my peers who knew, the process and how to go about that. So I had to kind of let my pride go so I could achieve my goal. And that allowed me to move up in my career, which I'm very thankful for. So instead of going into our ideology, I want to say for those of you who really don't know exactly what we do, we do prepare people for the HSE, which is high school equivalency, which could be the GED or the HiSET. We also do the 22-plus program for people who are just short some high school credits and they want to come back and recover credits and get their high school diploma. And there's some 22-plus, how many 22-plus grads? Let me see you. There you are. And we're proud of you. We also do English for speakers of other languages, so immigrants who come to our country and they need to speak English better to pursue their jobs. We have a gentleman on the stage who's going to talk a little bit about that. And we do, yes. And we also do integrated education and training. And I just want to kind of do a little commercial here. The integrated education and training, we do phlebotomy, we do medical assistance, we do PCA, we do construction, we do culinary, and we also do hospital worker readiness. And those programs are free to you once you have your high school equivalency or diploma. When I say free, I mean free, free, free. I don't mean like, oh, you get a loan or you get a scholarship or something. No, if you qualify for it, they're free. The community services pay for that. For you to earn a credential, like our PCA students who go through that program in partnership with CityLink, they immediately have positions at Drake Hospital when they finish that. So that looms out there for you. If you're interested in any of those fields, you can call our office and get started in that. So how do we do those things? How are we able to achieve that with the small staff that we have, the small but very talented staff that we have? It's because we have a very talented staff. And right now I want to call their names and ask them to please rise. We have Christy Apple. And I'd like for you, if you're seated, to remain standing. Cheryl Brueggemann, Dwayne Fowler, Sherry Hedrick, Paige Hessen, Andrea Robinson, Aaron Sosha, Latonda Smith, Daisha Tate, Julie Thuman, Marty Walsh. We have a wonderful volunteer, George Fee. We have Judy Gillespie. She's also a volunteer. We have our sites that are awesome and support our program. So we have Adele Kraft from East End Adult Education Center. Andrea Farmer and Lisa Bunch. I think Lisa might be here. I know Andrea couldn't make it tonight. Erica Neneman and Sarah Grosh, I think they're both here. And Adrian Wiley from the Healing Center. I don't know if Adrian could come tonight. So those staff members make this program happen. And there was one person's name that I forgot to mention. That was Debbie Mullins. Debbie, could you come here for just a second? I'll make this quick. Debbie Mullins is the heart and soul of the Aspire program. She is She is and has been. Can you come here? Are you afraid of me? She's our senior support specialist. She is cheerful always, unless she's crunchy. She makes everything happen. She goes above and beyond. There aren't enough words for me to describe what Debbie does to make the program work. She planned all of graduation, so everything that you see that is happening tonight, Debbie did. Thank you, Debbie. And she does it she doesn't want any acknowledgement. She hates to be called up front and be shown the love that she so deserves. And tonight,
I just want to tell everybody this wouldn't come together without our team. We have a wonderful team. To all of our staff, our teachers, everyone, thank you.
thank you, Debbie. Thank you.
We appreciate you, Ms. Debbie. So I think I'm gonna get some flowers or something somewhere. No, not for me? All right. Well, my name is Dwayne Fowler. I want to just shout out all of the graduates today, man. Y'all look so good, man. I have the honor to doing orientation, so I see a lot of students when they first come through the door, right? So I'm walking past, they don't know who I am, what room to go to, fill out their paperwork, and the number one question they always ask at the end is, how long is this going to take? How long is it going to take? What do I have to do in order to get to this seat that you're sitting in right now? Do you remember? The drives, the calls, child care, talking to significant others, money, payments, test after test after test, me telling you you're not ready, but then you're ready and you're not ready, and look at you sitting here right now. Make some noise for yourself. All right, so no further ado, I would like to introduce the 2023 class representative, Zefkin Jennings.
I'm real nervous. All right, on behalf of the graduation class of 2023, I extend greetings to our distinguished speakers, Adult Educational Solutions, teachers and staffs, family and friends. Congratulations to class 2023. We did it, y'all. My name is Zefkin Jennings, and just like all of us, we've all had some sort of challenge that prevented us from our goals. A long time ago, I got expelled from school, making bad decisions. I've always wanted to go back and finish. Deep down, it was like a dark cloud over my head. I can admit I was embarrassed. When the right people come in your life and your kids become preteens, you build a confidence level that make you just go. That's something we all had to go through. And if your teachers and staff were like mine, then I know it was a great journey. My occupation was as a locksmith. My phone rang at least 8 times a class. I'm running in and out of class, answering the phone, trying to save jobs while creating my own company. The teachers were very understanding, and a part of this success goes out to them. It never seems like the right time, but it's never too late. Once again, 2020-2023, congratulations, we did it.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, I was in my office one day. I was on the computer. I think I was doing something. I don't know. I was doing work, though, Miss Robbie. I promise. I was doing work. And I heard this guy, this voice, loud voice, everybody laughing and talking. I was like, who is this out here? It's like a celebrity. And it turned around and ended up being the 2023, 22-plus adult recovery representative, Damian Jordan.
Hello, class of 2023. We did it. Can I get a hey? Congratulations! Malcolm X once said, power is the possession of the right information. Through our knowledge, we are empowered. Can I get a hey? Can I get a hey? All righty. Have you ever had the point where enough is enough? And then you realize there's no looking back. Your future awaits you, so go get it. You did not give up on life. Even though the struggles, the tears, and the hard pressure, you kept through it. Look what you've done. It took me almost 30 years to get this diploma. I decided to come, go back, stop, come, go, stop, come back. But then I said, you know what? I got to make a choice. What I want for myself. I wanted a better life for myself. Now I'm in nursing school. Okay? Yeah. My determination kept me going because I thought, I deserve better. Only person gonna give it to me is me. I can't hold nobody else. I can't depend on nobody else. I got to do it for myself. So what I want to attain is my BSN in my nursing. All I got to say is, it's your life. You run it. You go and get it. And I want to thank CPS, 23 Adult Education Program, for giving all of us a second chance at a better life. We did it! Congratulations!
As you can see the personality, you understand why people was just flocking to this guy, all right? Next, I would like to introduce an individual from our distinguished ESOL department, Ali Sisi.
Hello, everyone, and congratulations. My name is Ali. I came to America from the Ivory Coast in Africa with the support of my family. I came to America in May 2022. I always knew I wanted to come to America. I love America. I love also my country. But there it is very little, especially to get a quality education. As an immigrant, English is our greatest challenge. Without good English, it is Without good English skill, it is difficult to find a good job and go to the college, which my goals. I knew I needed help to learn English as soon as possible. When I arrived here, I could read and speak some English. However, I knew immediately that I needed to improve my English, especially grammar, vocabulary, and writing. I was very lucky to find Cincinnati Adult Education Solution Aspire. So I registered for classes. English as a second language at sea level of progress to get fluency. On my initial placement test, I began as level 2 writer and a level 4 writer. My first class is studied with Miss Dre and Mr. Dave. Who teach beginning a low immediate lesson. Within a couple of months in class and progress test, I joined Miss Sherry Advanced ESL class. Not only that, every Cincinnati School Solution teacher is there to support us every day and build our confidence. The classroom environment is supportive, challenging, and exclusive. The teacher pushes you to study and learn. I know every ESS student is there to complete their goal and contribute to American society and economy. We are in America. My goal is someday I will become a doctor and return to my country. Yeah. To provide medical services to the sick and poor. Hopefully, soon I will be fluent in English, and enter college. Congratulations.
That's the beautiful thing about our program. If you look at our representatives, it's an amazing melting pot of individuals, very distinguished over there. I appreciate your words. Thank you so much. So we have to have an artistic portion of our program today. So we have an amazing artist, Teresa Maris, who will perform I Hope You Dance.
Congratulations, class of 2023. It is my honor to be here tonight. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never feel those mountains in the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some hell-bent heart leave you bitter. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. When you get the choice to sit it out or dance, hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, dance. I hope you 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 dance.
you.
That was amazing. Thank you so much. Give her another round of applause. Okay, now we would like to recognize the high school equivalency graduates who've achieved test scores that indicate college readiness. Will you please stand when I say your name? Jamar Artis. Jacob Sunkis.
I just had to say something else, so here I am again. I just wanted to announce that Sandra Phipps is here. Sandra, are you around here somewhere? There she is, back there in the back. And for those of you who don't know, Sandra Phipps is from the Ohio Department of Education, and she's the one that is in charge of the whole GED 22 plus world. So at that level, she's the one that makes it happen. So we thank her very much, and I'm so glad you joined us tonight, Sandra. Thank you. Oh, I didn't know. There you are. You slipped in late too. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. It's all yours.
Back from a brief intermission. All right. This year, for the graduating class of 2023, there were graduates. Not all graduates were able to attend. However, we are excited to celebrate with you all. Before we call the names of our grads, we would like to acknowledge the families that studied and helped each one of these graduates reach their goals. Go ahead and give them a round of applause. Now, the moment that we've all been waiting for.
How many graduates did we have? 127.
Okay, so this wasn't on my paper. I've been trying to freestyle just a little bit. But we have 127 graduates. Make some noise again. Now, right? You know, like when a movie, you know, we get to part two, right? Again, all right? Now is the time that we've all been waiting for. Make sure that you hold your applause until all the names are called.
All right, hi everyone. My name's Paige. I'm going to be reading your graduates' names. And I'm also going to read a little note from their teachers about them as well as they're walking across the stage. So let's go ahead and get started. Michelle Abbott. Michelle is a wife and mother of 4 and is attending school to become an RN. Lisa Bailey. Lisa is a devoted caregiver and adores and advocates for her family. I'm so happy you made the time to fulfill your dream of completing your education. Serenity Brockmeyer. Serenity found Community Matters through Google. Her dad is a major supporter of Serenity moving forward in her education. She was very self-motivated because she knew what she needed to do to complete her GED and knew it was a stepping stone for her future. She successfully prepared online with lead instructor Sarah. Her goal is to become an entrepreneur and own a small business. Christina Cavillo. Christina Cavillo, respected by her classmates, began studies as an ESOL student, and now with her HSE, she continues to work toward her entrance into the police academy. Samantha Colston. Sam is a very bright student and entered our program ready to complete her studies, obtain her HSE, and go to college. Her original goal was to obtain her HSE by summer of '23, and her determination allowed her to achieve. She passed every section on her first try, and we can't wait to see what she does next. Right. Reginald Craig. Mr. Craig is an amazing individual. I believe he will accomplish everything he sets his mind to. I am extremely glad that I had the opportunity to be a part of his journey. I hope that his future endeavors are as successful as the one he shared with us. Right, Christopher Cruz. Christopher found Community Matters through Google. He found that extra boost of confidence the staff gave him was just what he needed to make it through the 4 sections of the GED. He had goals to become better, and that is what drove him throughout the program. Now he has aspirations of entering a trade school to continue his education. Derek Famble. Derek came into the adult education program ready to get his GED and discovered he could obtain his high school diploma. After finding this out, there was no stopping him. Right, Clifford Gale. Cliff returned to our program in 2022, determined to complete his goal of obtaining his HSE and not allowing anything to get in his way. He took time off work and focused on his studies, and he achieved his goal in just 3 weeks. Ayana Gordon. Ayana is now attending Galen Nursing School. We are so proud of all of her hard work and success. Suzanne Hampton. Congratulations on your diploma. You persevered and you are a wonderful role model. All right, Andrea Hinton. Andrea found Community Matters through Cincinnati State. She credits her instructors, Sarah and Erica, for giving her the support she needed to graduate. However, her perseverance in the face of setbacks is what truly drove her to excel within the program. She never gave up on the fact that she could succeed if she continued to try. Talia Hubbard. Talia came to QCVC from virtual high school. She did not want to go back to traditional high school. She was very patient with the GED process. She took her tests when she knew she was ready. She was persistent in doing the work and achieved her goal. Right. Lilia Johnson. Miss Johnson worked so very hard and never gave up. We are so proud of her. Tyler Key. When Tyler sets a goal for herself, you know she is going to accomplish it. Tyler worked full-time while attending our program, both in person and online. We know she will do great things in her career because nothing can get in her way. Caleb Knight. Caleb wasted no time in completing his high school diploma requirements. After passing, he feels he can move forward in business. He plans to move from Cincinnati and start a new life. Caitlin Knight. Caitlin, a working mother, completed her high school diploma requirements and now plans to become a pediatric nurse at Children's Hospital. Marvin Lopez. Marvin is a previous graduate. Oh, Marvin was introduced to Community Matters by his mother, who is a previous graduate of our GED program, and felt strongly the staff and program would be a good fit for him. He credits his success in passing the GED to his past schooling through Euler and his drive to be paid a fair wage. His current goal for the future is to find a well-paying job and begin earning money. Callista Ludwig. Callista set her goal for her HSE so that she could feel accomplished and create more opportunities for herself. She plans to attend esthetician school so that she can help people by doing what she loves. Alexis Martin. Alexis found Community Matters through her friend Adriana. She walked in the doors to enroll, confident that she could pass her tests. Being able to move at her own pace is what she believes made it possible for her to be successful, and she passed the 4 sections of the test quickly. Her son motivated her to return to school along with her aspirations of a career in early childhood development. Kimberly Martin. Kimberly came to the program determined to get her high school diploma, and she did just that. Nothing will get in her way. Kiana Mathis. Kiana is currently enrolled in nursing school. Her commitment to completing shows her strength. We are so proud of you. You did it. Kristen McClure. Kristen is one of our many students who found Community Matters online. She attributes her success in the program to the instructors cheering her on and helping her understand math better. However, she knew she had to graduate to get one step closer to her dream of becoming a nurse, and that's what kept her motivated. She plans on attending college to become an RN. Mohammed Najai. Mohammed spent months and hours preparing for one of the most challenging exams, the end of course exam in biology. You did it. We are so proud of you. Samantha Rain. A friend recommended Community Matters to Samantha. Her kids were her primary motivation for enrolling in the program. She believes that Sarah and Hannah helped her stay positive, helping her with her studies and instilling in her that she could do this. She plans on continuing her educational journey by entering college. Patty Pitts. Patty, you are a kind soul and you motivated yourself and your family supported you. Great job. Shane Reynolds. Shane has a very bright future ahead of him. He is determined to help others by getting a bachelor's degree in behavioral science, specializing in addiction counseling. Obtaining his HSE was the first step, but the sky's the limit. Nick Richardson. After enrolling in Community Matters, the encouragement the staff provided was just what he needed to push forward with the goal of getting his GED. Now, as a graduate, he plans on going to college. Charmaine Robinson. Charmaine, you came to school every day and worked so hard. You did this and you made it happen for yourself. Makia Searles. Makia plans on getting a job and saving for her own car. Then she is going forward in the art field. Mahamadou Samasa. Being a busy person, the flexibility of the program at Community Matters made it possible for him to succeed. Though he was faced with many setbacks on his journey to becoming a GED graduate, he never stopped believing in himself, which kept him motivated. After achieving his GED goal, he either wants to enter a career training program or college. Miss Tammy Smith. Tammy, you are a sweetheart and hardworking and smart. Your positive attitude is a gift, and your determination in math is admirable. Never change, and congratulations. Brandon Stiegel. Brandon was very determined. He didn't let challenges get in his way, and that contributed to his success. Jacob Sunkis. Jacob achieved one of the highest scores we have ever seen in science with a 180. He is a smart and talented young man who will continue to push himself to achieve his goals in the music industry. Kimberly Turner. Miss Kim, you are so kind and thoughtful. You never gave up and you did it. Renaya Turner. Renaya was brought to QCVC by her friend that encouraged her to come. Every day, she worked hard, took all her tests, and inspired others in the class to be present and work hard because hard work pays off. Berkaya Israel. Berkaya is already 2 semesters in of classwork at Cincinnati State, and he is a silver level engineer and construction manager. Jamar Artis. Jamar is a great person, ready for all that comes his way. We know he's going to continue to grow and flourish. Destiny Williams. Destiny's commitment to showing up for herself every day is what got her through. We are so proud of her hard work and know she will succeed in the future. Damian Jordan. He came in prepared to receive his high school diploma and did not waste any time doing so. Zefkin Jennings. Zefkin is a very determined student who wasn't going to let any challenges get in his way. Zef came to school while maintaining his job and creating his own business.
One more time for the class of 2023. Nazef, you want to do the honors?
Will the graduation class of 23 please rise to be recognized? Yeah. Yeah. On the count of three, we'll switch our tassels to the right, to the left. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's it for me.
All right, so I know y'all want to celebrate with your family and take pictures. Make sure y'all take these graduates out for a steak dinner tonight, something that they like, right? Right, they earned it. I'm not paying, but you got family. All right, listen, turn around, graduates. All graduates, turn around. Yep. All right, so give me a minute real quick, okay? All right, graduates may visit with family and friends in a fitting area before returning your cap and gown. Please pick up your certificate, and congratulations to the class of 2023. Thank you. Oh, you didn't. Right, so we're going.